ethics, okay? And they have to know what they're doing as far as to be able to integrate some mobile into what your personal goals and objectives are. Okay, 3 things that mobile marketing can do that not a lot of people know about. Okay, the first one is it creates a robust lead generator. Okay, every time you opt into a mobile campaign, your number goes to the database. Okay, it's called opting in. Usually text an alpha to a numeric set of codes or digits, and you're opted in to something that hopefully is relevant to you. Okay, as a business, it's my job to keep you engaged with pertinent content, relevant information. And if we do so, it's a perfect fit. Okay? Without overkill, without sending you something every day, every hour, every week, okay, depending on the product or service, it can be very, very beneficial to the consumer. Here are some ways that mobile marketing is being used. First, we have the call to action. The call to action is text this to that to receive up. Okay? To receive up is very, very important. Remember, the object of mobile marketing is to build your mobile database just like an email database. The quicker you have emails, the quicker you have SMS numbers, the quicker you can start deploying a marketing campaign. If you only have 35 numbers, it's going to be kind of hard to get a return on a send of that size. You have 3,500, now we're talking. So, to get people to opt in, why would I want to text in TBICE to 30364 unless there's something of relevance to me? Okay, that's the important part. Do I want to win a catalog? Yeah, probably. But do I want to continue receiving information from the dealership? Probably not. Unless I'm in the market. Okay? These things over here, QR codes. Okay? You guys are going to see them more and more often. They make your phones do things. If you have a smartphone, you take a picture, it'll take you to a video, website, opt-in campaigns, a picture, music, ringtones, whatever it is you want to do. Okay? However, when you take a picture, I, as a business, do not know who you are, nor do I know how to get back in touch with you, like the call to action. Okay, remember, you're not sending in for anything, you're just taking a picture, following some instructions. Okay, there are ways to track some of the QR codes, but if you're going to choose between the two, the call to action does a lot more for you. Okay, you get what you pay for. There's a lot of free QR code generators on the market, on the internet right now, and you get what you pay for. Okay, it holds a lot of information, direct mailers, mail houses, printers like it because it's printable. Okay? You saw them first here in the States in magazines, in ads, and people take pictures of them. Great! Younger generation knows how to do it. What about the normal phone consumer? Do they know that you need additional software maybe to scan a QR code? And what platform are they on? Take a step back and how do you download software?
We're a packaging house, so we are getting more and more of our customers putting those on their packaging.
Right.
So it's,
Right.
it's more of a pull now than a push.
Well,
Correct.
Well, and in some regions, they're already passé, right? I mean, I have a lot of friends up in Seattle who, one of the comments they made, they came into the last product camp, SoCal, and they were stunned at how often people down here in SoCal don't know what QR codes are, because up in the Pacific Northwest, it's over. It's a passé sort of thing.
Right.
So it just depends on where you are.
Well, to the extent of 35% of the market.
Right.
And think about that.
Right.
If you're trying to reach a little bit higher demographic, that's not the right way to go at this point in time.
Right.
Also think about there's a couple different QR codes. There's Microsoft, there's a JAG tag, to name a couple. Okay, which one reads which? Do I have the right one? You have to be careful in deploying QR code campaigns now because you can turn a very positive experience into a very negative one really quick. If the normal housewife is at Home Depot and goes to scan a flower and she can't get it to do it, but she reads it a little bit more and says, go here to download software. And she goes to download software and she thinks she's doing it okay. She tries it again and it doesn't work, she will never scan another QR code. Okay, so you have to be careful. It's an industry becoming standard to do both. Give them the choice. What are they comfortable with? I like to talk about this guy here, the spinner. Okay, I don't know. Well, yeah, let's think about that for a minute. Okay? If I'm driving by and I see this dude with the Commander place, okay, there's no relevancy for me. Nothing in for me unless I'm looking for a place, maybe. But that isn't going to make me call or turn in. If he had a call to action that says, win 2 free months rent. Win a free meal at McDonald's on us. I don't care what they're giving away. I'm going to drive by, maybe, opt in, maybe. Okay? The enticement.
You should be spinning those.
There you go. You could. But then you have to slow down and take a picture. Rather than a call to action. Depending on the application, sure. But how much more effective would he be with a mobile campaign on it? Again, you would have to follow his instruction, walk into the rental office and say, I saw your spinner, you brought me in here. Much. Whereas I can drive by and I don't even have to stop. And I can opt in, they can get in touch with me again. Okay, that's powerful stuff. Print. The old mobile marketing way. Okay? If you guys put it together, mobile is not a standalone. It needs vehicles to drive it, including print, including TV, including radio. Get the call to action out. It's just a tool. You cannot rely on mobile marketing alone. Okay? Hopefully everybody understands that. It's an encompassment of several different ideas. The second thing it does is it builds a current and accurate database. You say, well, I have that. Let me give you an example. If I go to the shopping mall and they have a Cadillac and a little circle thing spinning around a little slow, and they say you can win this, just give us your email address. I'll give them an email address. I'll give them the one I don't check for 6 months. Okay? But if they ask for my mobile phone number, I only have one number. I've had that number for 15 years. I'll probably have that number for another 15 years. Okay? People are starting to recognize some contacts that you made, maybe tonight, with some strange area codes. Hey, what are they doing? They're moving, transplanting, but they're bringing their number with them. Okay? Very, very up to date, very, very accurate. We talked about viral a little while ago. I like to give this example. Everybody heard of those watch companies, manufacturers little plastic watches? Okay? They did a campaign 2 summers ago. 2 summers ago. And this was the message. The Swatch Watch truck will be at Southcoast Plaza parking lot this Saturday from 10 to 2. All watches 1995. Bring a friend. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. Generic. They had 4,000 numbers targeting their demographic. Okay? They sent this message on a Thursday. Okay, so what, 3 days notice? On Saturday between 10 and 2, 6,000 kids showed up. Viral?
Yeah.
Forwarding it? Swatch Watch sold 5,000 watches in 4 hours on 3 days notice. Now, it's an extreme, but it's possible depending on your product or service or your client product or service. Get your phones out, we're going to do a demo. By the way, this demo that you're going to be opting into is for the product camp. It's not for me. Don't worry about it. Okay? You're going to be opting into their current mobile marketing campaign, which needs to be updated, but we will update it. Text PCSC to 67777. Okay? The message in the body is PCSC, and the number you're sending it to is the short code, 67777. This is an automated response. When you opt in, or when your client opts in, they will automatically receive a response message. It could be anything you would like it to be. Thank you for opting in. Okay? You have won a. Bring this for redemption. Click here for a coupon. Click here to go to our mobile website. Okay? It does a lot of the same stuff that a QR code would do. Only product can't now pass your mobile number. and they can send you a message in about 3 hours saying, it was great seeing you tonight. Hopefully we'll see you next meeting. Have a great night.
3 weeks or 3 months.
Communication. It can all be automated, all be scheduled. Okay? So if you guys haven't done this, there's also a reply yes. This pertains to the double opt-in. Okay, this really secures that you want to receive information from this company, product, or service. Okay? So when you reply yes, you receive another automated response. And that, I think, contains another link to be able to go to vote on the whole vote page.
For the discussion.
Absolutely. So we could all vote in here right now. You needed to if it was up to date. There's a bunch of things we could do. Interactive, contests. If this were a polling, you could the message could be, what's your favorite flavor, color, win a drink. Okay? Take this up to Greg and show it to him so he can give you another ticket. Whatever it is you want to do.
On that note, anybody want a margarita?
Yeah, I was gonna say there are margaritas over here.
There you go.
Well, I ain't stopping, seriously. No margaritas.
What's up?
If you have sent in that short code, you get a margarita.
You have to show the response message.
Okay, give Jim something else to complain about.
Anybody have any questions on opting in I can help you with? Okay.
I think Deborah.
Message was not successful.
Uh-oh. Gotta pay your bill.
What's that?
How many of you have heard this up on the screen? Or any other sequence? Social, local, and mobile.
Well,
That's where marketing is going. This is what Google is anticipating. Okay? The followers, of course. Social media.